Welcome to Legends of the Flame, where guardian dragons watch over the night, and every story is told in calm and quiet light. But not all storms are meant to be feared. Some storms are watched, guided, held in place by something unseen. And if you have ever listened closely in the quiet space between thunder, you may have felt it. The presence of the one who waits within the storm. Far beyond the reach of cities and far beyond the paths of travelers, there lies a forest where the sky is never still. Clouds gather there without warning. Winds move without pattern, and lightning walks across the heavens like a restless spirit. It is a place where storms are not accidents, but part of something older, something watched. At the heart of the storm-bound land rise a jagged stone outcrop carved by time and rain. And upon it stands a guardian, the Stormveil Sentinel. His scales are deep iron blue, edged with silver light, each one reflecting flashes of lightning as it dances across the sky. His wings stretch wide like storm clouds themselves, veined with soft currents of glowing blue energy. Not wild, but controlled. Always controlled. His eyes shine with a quiet electric glow. Not fierce, not angry, but steady. Watching, measuring, balancing. The Stormveil Sentinel does not create the storms. He does not chase them. He does not fight them. He listens to them. The first signs are always subtle. A shift in the air, a quiet pressure that settles over the land, as though the sky itself is taking a slow breath. Leaves grow still. Bird song fades. And even the smallest creatures retreat into silence. Then, far in the distance, a low roll of thunder begins. Not loud, not yet, but steady. The Stormveil Sentinel does not move immediately. He waits. He listens. Because every storm carries a different voice. Some are restless, some are heavy, some come burdened with too much force. And it is his task to understand them. As the winds begin to rise, his wings slowly unfold. Not in warning, but in readiness. Lightning begins to gather above him, threading through the clouds like veins of light, searching, reaching, and then it finds him. A single bolt descends from the sky, striking the stone beneath his feet, splitting into 1,000 quiet currents that flow around him without harm. He does not resist it. He accepts it. Because this is the moment where balance is decided. He lifts his head toward the storm, and the lightning answers, not with chaos, but with recognition. Because long before the storms touched the earth, they were given a guardian, a keeper of balance, a watcher of force. Without him, the storms would not pass. They would linger. They would grow until even the strongest lands would fall beneath them. But with him, they move, they rise, they speak, and then they fade, as they were always meant to. When lightning strikes near the stone outcrop, it does not harm him. It bends, it curves, it flows around him, as though guided by an invisible hand. Because in that moment, he is not within the storm, he is part of it. Travelers who have wandered too close to the place have spoken of something strange. Not fear, not danger, but a stillness. Even as thunder roars above them, even as rain falls in steady waves, there is a space, a quiet center, where everything feels calm. That is where he stands, the Stormveil Sentinel, holding the balance. He does not roar. He does not strike. He does not need to. His presence alone is enough. There are stories, quiet ones, rarely told, of a traveler who once lost their way in the storm. Rain falling without end, thunder shaking the ground beneath them, fear growing with every step, until suddenly they felt it. A stillness, not around them, but within them. They looked up through the rain and lightning, and for just a moment, they saw him, standing above the storm, unmoving, unshaken. And in that moment, the fear faded. Not because the storm ended, but because they understood it would pass. And when the storm begins to fade, when the thunder grows distant, and the rain softens to a whisper, he lowers his wings. The lightning disappears. The winds settle. The sky begins to breathe again. And once more, the forest returns to silence. But he does not leave. He never leaves. Because storms will always return, and when they do, he will be waiting. And in the quiet moments between thunder, when the world seems to pause and the air feels still, remember, you are not alone in the storm. Somewhere beyond the clouds, the guardian still watches, holding the balance until the skies are calm once more. If you enjoy calm dragon legends and quiet guardian stories, subscribe to Legends of the Flame and return again for another tale from the realms where the dragons still watch.